evening guys, Telford Vaper here. So there's this new thing going around YouTube, as you know, and it's the 7 questions of a YouTuber. I think it was Carp Vaper started it off. XL Vaper, Kev in Southampton nominated me, and West Ham Steve, as I call him, Steve Nichols. So the first question, I've actually written down for once. So it says, the first question, number 1, why did you start, and I'm guessing that's why did you start a YouTube channel? It's quite an easy one for me. I started full-time vaping 3rd of January. By about March I'd started watching reviews and watching the people like Steve buying stuff that they bought, and I thought to myself, I'm a salesman. It's what I do day in, day out. I travel all over the UK. I've been selling since I was 16. So sitting in front of a camera, telling people how nice a juice is a bit of fun. For me, it's an escapism from what's going on in the real world. Sitting in front of a camera, talking to people. People may watch it, they don't. Doesn't bother me. And I kind of got into this idea that if one person watched one of my videos and, for instance, did battery safety and bought themselves a plastic case just to carry their batteries out, then me doing these videos would be helping somebody. You know, I'm never going to be the likes of Kev. I'm never going to be on a par with some of the people that you see that do. I do it for fun. It is, for me, it's just me, you know. There's always talk about some people can turn it on for the camera and turn it off. What you see on camera is me from the second I get up in the morning till the second I go to sleep. Even when I wake up halfway through the night and check my phone, the humour, the clumsiness, that's me all in from start to finish. There's no, when there's camera action, do become somebody else. This is me, full stop. So for me, it was just a case of being able to show people different options, different flavours. For me, when I stopped smoking, it was never about stopping smoking. It was more about flavour, wanting something healthier. And the flavours that are out there, I mean, guys, there's companies that do cream egg flavours. You know, I mean, Anne-Marie Minions, some of the juices that she do are just top notch. There's Token Vapes, you know, there's Johnny Shakes. There's so many different companies out there, and unfortunately the TPD is going to kill a half of that off, and it's a shame because they're the people that are going to suffer, not the YouTubers, not the customers, the people that, you know, work 24 hours a day and have their house on the line, they have their mortgage, they have their kids and family to pay for, and, you know, that's a different rant, that's a totally different story. But for me to tell somebody that when I inhale a juice that it tastes of strawberry, and when I exhale it, it tastes of vanilla, is me just telling people how it tastes. So doing a YouTube channel and YouTube videos for me is just saying, hi everybody, it's me, this is what I do, this is what I like. So the next question, why the channel name? Well, that's easy. My YouTube channel name is Telford Vaper. I live in Telford. My Twitter account is Telford Blues. Can't really say Blues Vaper. Clumsy Vaper is probably more appropriate for me, as everybody knows some of the stuff I do. But again, that's just me in life. Everything I do is clumsy. So Telford Vaper was appropriate because Telford's where I live. So the date I started, so I've just looked through all my 63 reviews I've done. Shocker now. It says 10 months ago, it doesn't actually give a specific date. So I'm vaguely thinking it was about April time, and I think it was Jam Juice, which aren't going anymore. So the next one is what camera? Well, when I started, like everybody else, it was just off the pad, and, you know, it was awful. You know, I still can't Photoshop. I would love to be able to Photoshop to make me look 20 stone lighter. No, I'd be 2 stone then, no, that wouldn't work. But I now use Lucy, that way. It's her camera it's a professional camera. It's a Fuji Film Pix S1, she said. The lighting's still crap on it. I will, when I get a chance, to invest on it and get a light so it shows better, because, you know, it does autofocus sometimes. So the next question is, did you make your intro and outro? Well, actually, funny enough, I did. I am the most untechnical person in the world. I struggle day in, day out when it comes to doing the reviews. The editing side, I went to Curry's after doing a couple of, I'd done about 10 reviews on my pad, and a couple of comments were, get a better camera. So I went to Curry's, said to the bloke at Curry's, I said, look, I'm crap. If I have to send a text message, I'd rather send it by carrier pigeon. That's how crap I am. So the guy said, here, I'll try this. Nero Burn, cost me 30 quid, and it's brilliant. It took me about 2 hours to work out how to put the pictures in and find the music, but I got my Peaky Blinders, my as you see on all my intros, my Telford Vaper trademark, so to speak, put that in, put some music in, and for me that's worked. The next one is, do you make your own thumbnails? Well, I'm still trying to work out how the blooming hell you do that. I can put a picture in, I can put a picture after, but I can't get them onto the actual film yet. Might do at some point. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'd like it to, because I'd like to have things spinning around and things flashing up and bits at the bottom and being able to go. The bits will be in the link afterwards. So the last one, and this is a strange one, it's number 7, is, will you ever quit? I probably will, because as we know as reviewers, there's going to be a massive crackdown when the TPD kicks in May. I've absolutely loved this part of reviewing. Sitting in front of a camera talking is brilliant. The technical side, the scanning information and putting it into a PC and then getting the music to line up in perfect time, getting it all, and then you have to then you have to compress the file, then you have to export it, then you have to load it up to YouTube. That's what takes the most. And for me, who travels 2/3 of the year away from home, when I'm at home I look after my wife who's disabled and my daughter, that bit is what takes up so much time. And I can also see there being a lot of negativity happening after TPD kicks in May. There's going to be a lot of companies that aren't TPD compliant that are going to want people to review juices. Those juices are going to, that's going to have to stop. And there are people that think it's okay to sit in front of a camera because they're going to get free stuff. That's going to stop. It won't be long before you probably find people that maybe say are on benefits, who say that they're unfit for work or can't work, who will sit in front of a camera and talk about a juice or a product. Now, theoretically, in my eyes, that's making you capable for work. Again, different story. So I absolutely love the community, the vape community. I love this side of things. I love meeting people. I mean, I've made some amazing friends through vaping. But would I quit the YouTube channel? If it gets too much, yes, because it's just a bit of fun. That's all it's supposed to be, telling people how nice things are, what's out on the market, what my preferences are. We all know that somebody can say a juice is amazing, you try that juice and you don't like it. Everybody's taste is different, but I think there's going to be I can feel it in the background, there being a massive storm at some point, and somebody will be made a scapegoat. Somebody, a manufacturer will be made a scapegoat when the TPD kicks in. And I think the same thing is going to happen with reviewers. There's going to be, as we know, that we're not allowed to say the price of products now, and you're going to get to a point where you can't say where you got the product from. You can say, this strawberry cheesecake tastes like this strawberry cheesecake, but you can't say what size bottle it is, where it's manufactured, and mixing nick shots, that scares me like nobody's business. A mixologist who knows what they're doing can mix juices. I don't want to go and buy 100% concentrate nicotine, 0% juice, and put the wrong nicotine in a juice. Not for me. And I think that's where it's going to go all wrong. So I can see at some point me stopping reviewing, but that's not because I'm not enjoying it, because I absolutely love it. It's just because I think there's going to be so much going on that it's just not worth the hassle. Anyway, that's me answering the 7 questions. I'm going to now nominate 2 now. So I'm going to nominate, and this might be a little bit of a shock. Let me just pull up his Twitter. So the first person I'm going to nominate is Sol Om's Review, Mark. You know who you are, mate. And I'm going to go with his brother, Little Bro. So I'm also going to nominate Little Bro Vapes. Cheers, guys. Telford Vaper, out for now.